Welcome back, everyone, for more Ark Survival. We're here at my new tower base where I started building this last time. And, oh, man, it's just too much gathering supplies. It kind of just burned me out by the time I got done with putting everything in. Not doing that today. Today, it's time to embellish upon this. I have brought stuff already made, as much as I could get this one to carry. And let me go bump you up. There we go. I'm going to do some upgrading. I actually might extend this up another level. I'm not sure yet. I might be raising this up one more level. So, of course, first things first, I'm going to put in the defensive turrets. Well, I guess I could have them over here. It's not snapping right, so I'm just going to do them like this on the corners. We're going to do feeding troughs. So we'll have food for dinos. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put them here because that way I have more room for taller dinos over there. And so now the production level, I'm actually going to take out some stuff. I thought about this a good bit. And I decided, and I didn't bring the S Plus gun. I should have brought the S Plus gun. I'll just go ahead and fly back, grab the gun, and a couple other things real quick. So anyway, I am taking out these to put that in. Yeah, it's metal to stone, but you know, I think it's going to look nice having at least something open. You know what? Come out here, got a nice view from here, and it's just going to give a nice little blend. Yeah, it's going to be kind of weird having it over here where the stairs go by it, but I mean, you know, I want it to be matching on each side. So I want to do it like that. And so I got this. Look at that. Yeah. Maybe not the best view on this side. I'll do a walkway. At least one layer deep all the way around. No access to Scott. Really? Okay, this is why I was going to test this. Let me see if I need to go one more out. This way, let's do two. Or, yeah, well, I'm out. Just for testing purposes, because I don't want to fall. Let's just see if I can do this. Okay, that works. That's what I want right there. That. And so that actually goes across all three. Can I get it to place closer? Let's see if I can. No, it's not placing closer. So, okay. It's 2 layers deep. But, yeah, there we go. I've got that. So, double doors. Because the double door feels a little bit more open instead of like, you know, because of the pillar coming in, it doesn't feel quite as cramped, you know. And so now I've got a few amenities. If I can get this, because my water level is getting low. And I like the idea of having readily accessible water. I forgot how bad it is to get these to place. So that is there, and that's there. So let me rotate the ceiling tile, which honestly should not have anything to do with it in terms of how it places. That really should have like no bearing at all on the rotation of the item that goes on top of it. But it does. That absolutely should not be the case. That should not work that way. It should be placeable regardless of what the tile is below it. Fireplace. All right. Corner. And like that. Oh, let's see. How tall? It's barely sticking up. I could use that for storing something. That'll be fine. I can use it to store some stuff. I might put another one. I might put one of the 2 food troughs up here instead. I don't have my deed of cures, so I'm harvesting by hand. Gate and gate. So this is secure from any intruders. Now, I will get some more of the cabinet type stuff from the other base for that mod. But for now, I'm just gonna see if I can not have stop. You know what? Fine, I'll do it like that. And then that can come out. And that go there. little bit of storage here. Again, I'm probably not going to use this base really for much of anything other than just the look, but I'm now kind of thinking about moving this floor up to the next one, turning this one into like just a storage area. So I have plenty of storage. I could do something creative with the storage, and maybe doing another level above this after all for a nice living quarters. I don't know. I still like the idea of the cliffside home over there later on. But yeah, I'm thinking at least maybe turning this level into storage, moving the RGs up here and building another one above this. All right, before I lock you birds into a floor you can't escape from, go ahead and move you up here. Stone gateway by placing some steps outside so I can actually target the way I need to. Ah! Oh, that wall is messed up. And then it places perfectly fine. Okay, let's see if I can at least create a landing spot for my big flyer, so I at least have a place to park him. What? Where'd he go? Why did he land? I didn't tell him to land. What were you thinking? I didn't tell you to land. I told you to hover. All right, you stay here while I go get some other supplies using my other birds. So I'm back, and when I finished the stairs, I found out I have everything else up here off of alignment. So I gotta redo all this. It's not completely done. I'm still short a few pieces of ceiling, but for the most part, I mean, I got it raised up another level. Okay, so to tie this in a little bit nicer in this corner, I did bring a couple of things. I decided I would try like this, which, yeah, I got some storage here. Not really concerned with the storage for that. I was really wanting something that would make it easier to push that into place. It still really bothers me that won't fit in the right spot. You know what? For now, I'm actually going to just end up taking the sink and the bucket out. Make, you know, drink first though. So, well, I can target. Can't target the sink. I do like the grill right there. Maybe I can make this work this way. Well, except now I get that problem again. Okay, if I do like that, if I do the bucket there, and then the sink like there. Okay, so that helps. Is not going to be completely fitted together. Like there's that gap. I really would like to not have that gap. That's even got a gap there in front of the window, but at least it gives me that. That gives me a place I can put some stuff. Like, you know, maybe it won't look quite right, but maybe like mortar and pestle right here and some stuff like that. So I have that utility feature. This is the grill. So I can store stuff, but it's also supposed to be able to actually cook stuff. Okay, so like that and like that. So that gives me like a backing to it. Like, yeah, I mean, there's a gap between each one, but that's part of the snapping effect because of that little section. But that gives me some storage. I can make another one of those to put here. And that gives some separation for the rest of the room. One more. Still not quite all the way where, I mean, if I go any further, it's going to be too far. But that gives me some storage, and that still gives me this little area open. I may actually not need the storage level above here. And I'm just going to leave it where I'm not going to do too deep all the way around right now. I'm just going to leave it like this, because I don't really need like a super wide balcony feel. I mean, I could just, yeah, having that is fine. I just need it on this side. And I need a bunch more of these. Actually, oh, wait, I brought, and I got them with me right now. Let's try. Why is it got to snap there? It's fine. I don't even want to mess with it. I don't want to try to move the stupid move it any further. I'm just going to let it stay there. And if I can do that, I think that's it. I can't tell if it's like, I mean, that's moving. Oh man, I may have, yeah, I'm going to take these out for a moment. Okay, yeah, it's not attached right there. It's attached to, I think, the bucket. I think it mounted to the bucket instead. Yeah, there we go. All right, I've got power. So on this side, what I'm going to do is actually, you know, I should have brought a different pipe. I didn't even think about the fact of bringing the T-section pipe or S-shaped pipe, but I brought back a couple of water tanks that I'm not using at the moment. I figured why not? I've got electrical done. Why not try to actually do some pipe work? If I can, you know, see the pipe. That's the problem. I can't see where it's going. See, one's lower, one's not as low. Like that. Okay. I guess I'm going to have these stick out a little bit. I really would not. You know, I would prefer differently, but for now, I'm going to leave it like that till I get some other stuff done. Yeah, it doesn't give a lot of clearance to the door, but hey, you know, it's right there. It's powered. That's what I was hoping to see, is having the outlet pretty much in the middle of the room should cover pretty much everything as long as that turbine is spinning. May just be the pillars, but it makes it look like the upper level where my Argentavis are is slightly not as wide. It's like it's just slightly off. And that might be the pillars. I'm going to get 4 more pillars done this time so I can see if that helps. Pillars are done, which does help. But even from here, you can see that there's a problem. Some of the walls are separate. There's a gap in there. It's that bad at placing things down in the game that it actually lets me create a gap in the walls. And you know what? I'm not going to be bothered with trying to fix that because it's probably going to mean taking out half of the floor and half of the wall to get that fixed. So it's just going to have an ugly gap between floors because, you know, that's the way the game works. And I am going to take out this trike just for the fact I need some meat. So like fire, and it's not showing any recipes. So yeah, it's just acting like a fireplace, like a campfire. Seems like it's going fairly fast, but it's not going to do anything like multiple ones at a time. And so I'm going to do meat in one and probably the, you know, veggie berry stuff in the other. Getting water. It's not irrigated, but it is getting the water, which is what I want. So as long as those stay there and I can tie in from there, I'll be okay. Let's see how this is going. 0. It's the overhang. So cannot get water on these because it's hanging over them. I was kind of afraid of that. Oh, it's not even connecting all the way. Okay, good. Biggest fear there is that it's going to decide to break something when I take it out because it's just the way it seems to work for me in the game. And now I cannot get it to snap to that. Oh, why is this stuff so bad? Like, why is it just that so bad that this doesn't work at all like it should be able to? Okay, there's that one. Which, yeah, it's not... Wait, it did it for a second. Ah! Oh, wait. I had... This is what took me so long to want to do. stuff like this in the game and to want to play the game because of just stuff that doesn't work anywhere at all like it should. It should not be that difficult to get pipes and electrical cable in place. It should not be this problematic. Yep. All right. So that should be collecting water. There it goes. Okay. There we go. Finally. All right. Got that. Just took longer than I thought it would. And it's already stopped raining. That was a whopping 2 minutes. And once again, it won't connect the right ways. Hey. Like, seriously, how is this so complicated when this should be easy? This should not be one of the hardest things to get to place right in the game. If there was anything that I would change with this game, first and foremost, it would probably be how the piping and electrical stuff is handled. Because placement is absolutely terrible. It's terrible. What's the point of a shape like this if you can only get to connect readily on two sides? Like, this side just doesn't want to, like, snap in place. Like, I'm having to target just the weirdest place for it to even attempt to snap to the right spot. That's it. I give up. I give up. I'm going to have to do a deep dive into looking for mods that fix this problem, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that thinks this is absolutely horrible implementation. So at the least, I have planters for the species at seeds whenever I get the water sorted here, because they're not getting rain because I got the overhang up there. Granted, if it would let me place in a little better situation, I probably could do it without that, but you know, a nice little balcony fill. So I've got power, at least while the wind is going. I will get water going. Honestly, this has turned out a lot better as far as the tower compared to everything else. I do like the windows feel of the glass walls, the tall ones, because it opens it up. Yes, it's metal to stone. Kind of seems a little out of place in comparison, but it is nice and open. It makes, and you'll get a lot of light inside. It opens this place up. And honestly, this probably gave me enough storage that I don't need the extra level, but having the extra level here means I do have room for something in the future whenever I figure out what I want it to be. I still have these guys, which should be having no problem now with food because, well, they got food in their inventory. Oh, yeah. Oh, I never did check this one. Look at that. I did go kill a Titanoboa for some stuff. I didn't realize he got that much stuff right there. I guess I probably should have taken some of this stuff out earlier. And that just leaves me with the new top section. Yes, a little smaller than it was. I took the ceiling tiles along the edge out so I can create this tower parapet look kind of thing right here. I think in the end, that's going to actually look nicely. It's not going to have the alignment because of weirdness and how the gates and pillars and all that place versus each other. But you know what? In the end, it's going to be about as good as I can get it. And with that, I am done building for now. I'll get the other rails and stuff like that done. But yeah, taller tower now. Got some functionality. I kind of feel like I want to bring some dinos over just to let them out and wander around. Maybe some raptors. But yes, that's enough of this tower for now. Goodbye, tower. Not sure what that is. I still see on the ground there in the distance. But it's enough for me for now. I'm heading back. I'm going to do some other stuff for a little bit.